All right, we are live. Good morning. I'm JP,
Good afternoon. I'm Lovis, and
and
together,
we are Ghost
the Ghost
Founder.
Fund.
Oh man! So today we figured we'd come on and talk about starting your own online business without the hassle of having to build everything out yourself. And you know, there's a bunch of points that we wanted to touch on. And I'll just let Lovis take it off.
Well, so a little bit of background info. I think at this point, everybody knows that, after going through the pandemic, which is still ongoing in many places, after um, my favorite professional and what is his name? What's his Tony Robbins. There you go. After Tony Robbins hosting the biggest online event in the history of the world with almost 1 million attendees, telling everybody how to own their future, right? Like that was the title of the program. Own your future. And what's Tony Robbins' solution? It is you need to be online, you need to have an online business, you need to be packaging your knowledge, your know how into a digital format and sell that over the internet, right? And so my friend told me she attended this program that the group was super engaged. It was a 5 day thing, and then on day three they started talking about the technologies involved and the techniques, how to do a good job. Create kind of like a high quality production, filming yourself, recording yourself in the right ways, and which platforms you need to use to do that. And she said, yeah, like about 50% of the people kind of dropped off at that point, which is a pretty strong signal, I think, because it's basically saying everybody at this point gets the benefits, but it is um, it is a high barrier of entry still, right? Because even though this technology is available and most of it is even free for us to use, it's incredibly complicated. I mean, the business that JP and I are building, we're using. I think we can name like 12 platforms that we're using right off the bat, just to make day to day stuff work and make it work smoothly and make it look professional. And so I guess I don't, I'm not really trying to pitch to you anymore why you need to be online. I think everybody gets that. Um, but what we're doing, what Ghost Funder is doing, is we help you solve the headache of having to deal with the technology. You do not have to deal with random freelancers, that are far, far away. That maybe the communication is a little troublesome if you've never done this before, and you do not have to learn a lot about technology. Our goal is to make this as simple and as painless for all our clients, in such a way that you can show up and do what you're already good at, what you're already doing in your business. Maybe you're a coach, maybe you're a consultant, maybe you're a personal trainer, but you're most likely somebody who does some sort of one-on-one client service. You're a professional service provider of some sort, and that to reach more clients and to do it in a way where you can disconnect your time spent with clients from your income, you have to package it, productize it into a digital format. And so that's what Ghost Funder does. We work with our clients, we help you structure your knowledge. Um, we help you with the recording, the editing, the hosting, the how to get paid part, how to position yourself, the marketing, all these things. So we will take you and your know-how from in your head, put it on the page, put it on the screen, and get it out in front of people so that you can too make money while you sleep.
I think that's everything.
Wait, that was itching like crazy. Allergy time.
Fun times.
Yeah, then the what? So what are we doing this for, right? It for JP and I, we're optimizing our lives for freedom. And for a minute, I want you to just close your eyes and imagine the freedom that you would experience if you can figure out, or when you can figure out how to disconnect your income from your time. If your income and your time spent are no longer directly connected, that opens up all kinds of possibilities, right? And I think it's fair to say that none of us actually want to like retire. Like we don't want to stop working. I love working. You know, I work a lot, and I just try to optimize for working on stuff that gives me energy rather than that drains me. Right? When it's the statistic that Monday mornings is when most heart attacks happen, right? Because people have so much stress and anxiety because of jobs that they don't enjoy. Screw all that noise, right? We're here to optimize your life for freedom. So using the internet in the right way to use your experience that you've already gathered in the real world and productizing that and creating a compelling offer for others to engage with, that is the way that we know that we can show you to, disconnect your income from your time. And then in turn, you get to work on yourself. You get to do professional development. You get to spend time with your family, but also you get to have the freedom, to work on the things that give you energy, and then imagine the cool opportunities that will come when you do that, right? Because right now, we're all kind of trapped in a schedule running in the hamster wheel, and that's why we also miss out on a lot of things that we know we should be doing. We know that would be good for us and for our careers and our professional development and all those things, but we just don't have the time to do them because we're chasing a paycheck. That's exactly the problem that Toast Founder helps you solve. So once you've successfully replicated yourself digitally, well, Ghost Founder helps you to replicate yourself digitally. And what's the benefit of having a digital replicant, right? Your digital self doesn't need to sleep. It doesn't need food, doesn't need water, and it has way more than 2 years, right? It can talk and listen to thousands of people at the same time. And we are essentially experts at creating these digital replicants of yourself. So a lot of you know that you have valuable knowledge in your brains, right? That you're using in your professional client services, whatever they may be. And a lot of you don't know. And I'm willing to bet that in either case, JP and I can help you figure out how to position yourself that you too can have an online product, do business online without really having to build anything yourself. We will do that for you happily. And we will show you the ropes and show you how to market it and gain that freedom in your life, that you can let your digital self do the hard work while you get to focus on your own professional development and deepening those relationships with your clients without having to spend the time with them constantly.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people get caught up because obviously we focus a lot talking about coaches and experts and things like that, but really it's any business that is not leveraging the technology that's now available, right? Because the space has changed, the ecosystem has changed, the way that people are buying things is slowly changing. Where if you took, some years ago and you go back and people would go to the store and buy stuff. Nowadays you have, your Amazon Prime shipping and your Ubers and your DoorDash and things like that. And it's like the only way people discover you is to discover you online. So, from that stage of just taking like whatever your business proposition is and saying, hey, all right, this is how people are going to find you. And then once they find you, this is how you're going to position yourself so they know they want to do business with you. Are you Microsoft? Are you buttoned up and in a suit? Are you IBM? Are you blue suit and red tie only? Or are you Apple in your t-shirt and your jeans and khakis? Right? That vibe that comes in is conveyed through how you position and express and present yourself online. And that's something that everybody doesn't know how to do. We nerd out on that stuff. So those are the type of things where it's like most people know that their business is valuable and their business is helping people and they know who those customers are. But taking that stuff and translating it to doing business online, that's a whole bunch of skills that you have to pick up. whole bunch of books you have to read, experts you have to hire, and Ghost Finder gives you all that stuff in one place. So it's like your one stop shop where you can take everything from your value proposition to executing it, presenting yourself, delivering those things, collecting your payments, all of those things, and do it in such a way that it's optimized to not tie up your time, but use code and use automation and use technology to buy back your time and allow you to do the stuff you need to do. Spend time with your family or just relax. I mean, think about it. Why did you start a business? I'm sure it wasn't to be busy all the time. And if you do want to be busy all the time, I'm sure it's not on, how do you set up a platform, or how do you get your videos to go from one place to the other, or how do you follow up with your clients 7 times in a row, which we can make that happen automatically. But if you had to do that, then let's say you have 1,000 clients. How do you follow up with 1,000 clients 7 times manually? That's almost impossible, but there's technology for that. All of that stuff you don't even have to think about. You know what your business goals are, but you also know what your goals are in life that made you want to start a business in the first place. So if you think about why you wanted to start a business, right? And if it was to be able to reap the benefits of your business, then extracting that value and being able to do it in a way that's self sustaining, scalable, replicatable, all of those things are that's our space of expertise. And then we just let you focus on running your business, which is setting the direction, being the executive, knowing what you want it to do. And we just make that happen all in one shot.
There you go.
All right.
So, yeah, Ghost Founder is not Tony Robbins' Own Your Future, where our primary goal is not to convince you that you need to be online. I think you already know that. We're here to take that pain out of the process, right? So we will actually physically, literally do these things for you, and we will also partner with our best clients to then handle the marketing. So that means we will become your personal marketing department and ride this gravy train into the future together, right? That's our motivation. We're optimizing our lives in the same way. We're not trying to sell you anything or pitch you anything that we're not doing ourselves. So that's the idea. So yeah, thanks for listening and see you again soon.
All right.